Chapter 25, Section 1 by Samantha Camacho. Industrial Revolution greatly increased output of machines that produced goods. This began in England around mid-1700s. It spread from England to North America. Small farms were bought by wealthy landowners, which in turn caused agricultural revolution. Enclosures are farms fenced or hedged, where experiments took place on seeding and harvesting methods. New farming and livestock methods. Jethro Tull, a scientific farmer, created the seed drill in 1701. Scientific farmers were noted for creating crop rotation, which was credited for being the best development. Robert Bakewell, a livestock breeder, increases mutton, which is sheep meat, by only letting his best sheep breed. From 1700 to 1786, the average weight of a lamb was 18 to 50 pounds, which gave the best product or produce. Industrialization, the development of industries in a country or region on a wide scale. Industrialization required natural resources, first being water, power, and coal to fuel machines, rivers for inland transportation, iron ore to construct new machines, tools, and buildings, harbors from which merchant ships set sail. Farmers were pushed out by enclosed farms and therefore became factory workers. The demand for food and clothing was the result. Britain. They took part in many wars, but never on their soil. Factors of production. Resources needed to produce goods and services that industrial revolution required. Land, labor, capital, or wealth. Textile industry. Wool, linen, and cotton. John Kay, a merchant, created the flying shuttle in 1733, which increased the productivity of weavers. James Hargreaves created the spinning jenny. Fun fact, it was named after his daughter. In 1764, this allowed one spinner to thread 8 at a time, which was a huge achievement. Richard Arkwright created the water frame, which drove the spinning wheels using water power in 1769. Continuation of textile industry. Samuel Crompton combined the water frame and the spinning jenny, which in turn created his very own creation, the water mule. These inventions were bulky and expensive machines. Factories were built for spinning and weaving and used water power, which is why they were built by rivers and streams. Lastly, Eli Whitney created the cotton gin in 1790. It multiplied cotton cleaning production from 1.5 million pounds to a staggering 85 million pounds. Improvements in transportation. Steam engines stem from a cheap, convenient source of power, which was improved from the steam-powered pump, which gobbled quantities of fuel. James Watt, the mastermind and brains of the steam engine, creator of the steam engine, was a mathematician and instrument maker. He partnered with Matthew Boulton, a wealthy man and businessman, an entrepreneur, who invested in his creation. It was efficient and burned less fuel and was created in 1774. Robert Fulton created the Clermont, which ferried passengers up and down New York's Hudson River. successful trip in 1807, and slash cost of transporting both raw material and finished goods. Improvements in transportation continuation. John McAdam equipped roadbeds with a layer of large stones for drainage. McAdam roads. Richard Trevithick created a locomotive in 1804. He was an English engineer. George Stephenson and his son were credited with changing history. They created the first railroad line, which opened in 1825 and was 25 miles long.